Welcome to the ECN Newscast, brought to you by Exhibit City News, the publication for the trade show industry. Recently, we visited the Exhibitor 2013 convention at Mandalay Bay Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, with hundreds of exhibits on the convention floor.
Hi, this is Zenith Haniff with Exhibit City News. I'm here with Ben Olson of MG Design. Hi Ben, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Good, and how has Exhibitor 2013 treated you so far?
It has been a great show for us. We are excited to be back. We brought our A game again this year, and it's been a great audience. We've had a lot of fun with the booth. We built this whole new experience, all centered around OMG, the expression of experience. So realized our name was right in the middle of that popular expression. And it's all about sort of redefining the experience for exhibitors.
And that's exactly what his company focuses on, is a full experience for their clients. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Absolutely, and I think that that's one of our big differentiators, is that we're not just thinking about building an exhibit or building an event. It's really about building that experience. And as I mentioned before, what we do is we really take the brand and their audience, and we build the environment where they come together successfully face to face. And whether that is an event or an exhibit, it's really about creating that environment where they can build a relationship and move that relationship forward.
Absolutely. Now, can you tell me a little more of your strategy? Ben here has created this amazing strategy. It's sort of a roadmap for how their clients can go from pre-show, during the show, and after the show, and how they can interact with their clients throughout. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, I'd love to take credit for inventing it. I think I've just really adapted a contact strategy to our industry, and it really is. It's about building a roadmap for going to show, pre-show, at show, post-show, and identifying where those touch points need to be. How do we want to talk to them before the show? What do we want them to be thinking? What do we want them to be feeling? How are we going to get them to the booth in the first place? When they're at the show, what do we want to do with them? How will we engage them? How will we pull them in? How will we entertain them? How will we educate them? Whatever that objective is. And then afterwards, how do we continue that dialogue? How do we keep touching them? Because nothing, just because the show's over doesn't mean that the work is over. That's where the real relationship building is. So we've built this context strategy, which just becomes sort of this roadmap for the process, and we're able to start plugging in those touch points, and makes it real simple for us to see with existing assets, all right, what do we still need to build, what can we already use, how does it all come together, and makes it very clear for all the stakeholders just exactly what's going to be happening at each stage of the process.
That's where your dollars are worth, isn't that right?
It is, and the thing is, you spend so much money on just the footprint within the floor that a lot of people forget that they really need to do something pre-show and at show and post-show from an engagement standpoint. And sometimes we even advocate taking a little bit from some of the hardware costs to put it into that pre-show, because it's so important to make that impression early and get them to the show and get them in the booth.
Absolutely. Now this experience, as Ben has put it, it takes you beyond the booth, and that is exactly what MG Design is all about. So thank you so much for speaking with us, Ben. And we're going to sign off here at Exhibit City News.
Thanks, Zenith. Join us next time as Don Savela and Zenith visit many exhibitors on the convention floor at Exhibitor 2013.